Here we go, Lays Hill. Nine percent, 10%. One of the reasons this hill is so brutal for hand bikes is that you have to do 130, 140 watts just to keep the bike moving, and any less than that well, you kind of grind to a halt. But the trouble with doing 130 watts, 140 watts is that's my kind of threshold. So you're either cranking really slowly or you're just on the limit the whole way. apart from that, it's a great climb. See if we can pick up the cadence a bit here. Whew. It was meant to be sunny today. But not quite feeling 100%, I think, because I went out yesterday and the day before. So, trying not to hammer it. Again, it's difficult going up here. You can't really take it easy. Just got to keep moving. Whew. On a good day, this climb is about 21 minutes, 22 minutes. That's on a very good day. On a day like today, probably more like 25. Which is fine, because it's relatively quiet. That's decent tarmac. And actually, at about 4.5 kilometers long, the majority of the work's done in the first 3 kilometers. And then it levels out. There's the sun threatening to come out. Here's some nice tarmac, finally. It's just day and night. Ah, there we go. Now we're talking. Much better power transfer and you lose much less to the resistance of the road. Just feels like gliding. Uphill is not bad at all. To ramp it up a bit now. Ooh, just recover a bit. Put these sunglasses on now. That's better. Whew. Almost there. There is something very calming about being out in nature, even when your heart rate's 170. And just listening to the birds and the wind and the trees just kind of takes you away from most of your problems. actually it gets you out and about. I do most of my training alone nowadays, which on the one hand is a bit of a shame because it's always nice to have company, but on the other hand, solitude is quite valued, especially when out and about. It just gives you a bit of thinking space, a bit of mindfulness, and you can set your own pace, whereas with someone else you either have to go slightly faster or slightly slower. I don't know, not always, but often. Also, you're only responsible for yourself, so if I have a mechanical, that's my problem and not someone else's. And this is the descent, which is lovely and fast. Gradual at first, and it builds. And hand bikes are rapid downhill. was injured, and it was amazing and rapid. I think I averaged 35k an hour for the 62k, which is probably an all-time best. Not quite managing those speeds now, but there's more to cycling than going fast, although that is quite fun. I think on days like this you've just got to enjoy the great outdoors. Hard not to when you've got scenery like this and the sun's out. It's a bit nippy, but you really can't complain. And actually I find the drivers around here pretty considerate, generally speaking. The Etap Loch Ness this weekend. I am working sadly, but this is part of the route. A bit more of your classic British roads here. Up there, not sure if it comes out, circling above, hopefully not looking at me. So I've just put the map on now so that I don't focus on numbers too much. I've got a habit of thinking speed and power, all that matters, but actually, you know, if you go out and hammer it on every ride, then you'll never make any gains. You'll just be tired and fatigued and cause injury. So, gotta moderate the effort. Just take it easy. Let this guy go first. There we go. This is coming onto a little bit more of a main road. Have a drink. One thing I've found in hand cycling is that to keep any speed, you've really got to hold your momentum into the hills. Really push at the bottom of the hill to just take your speed over the top, because you lose it so quickly and then you're just cranking, you're just absolutely dragging your arms. And you end up in a slightly awkward situation where there's a queue of cars behind you and you're putting out 150 watts going at about 9 kilometers an hour. But you can't push any harder. And they don't want to pass you. Most of the time I think they don't really know what I am. So they just gave me a wide berth. That's my theory anyway. I'm just going to pull in to let them through. Just a safer thing to do sometimes. Not obliged to, but keeps us both safe and keeps us both going on the road at our own pace. Don't want to risk them just getting frustrated behind me and then attempting an unsafe overtake or following closely, whatever. So I think we've actually done most of the climbing, which is quite nice. It's one of the kind of double-edged swords of Inverness is that it's beautiful because it's rolling hills and countryside, but when you have to cycle up them, it's something else. And every direction out of Inverness is a big hill. Chilly in the shadows. Ooh. Just gonna maybe nudge the pace up a little bit. Try and warm up. Now we're downhill. That was tough. This route takes us to Inverfarigaig and then doubles back via Doors. It is a slightly busy road, but I'm hoping because I've gone early in the morning there'll be less traffic, and it's got reasonably good visibility. and it's used by cyclists a lot, so I don't feel too concerned. What are we on? 30k an hour, not bad. Gonna lose a lot of that here.